Hello everyone. So today in this video we are going to solve a question of LeetCode, that is max number of k sum pairs. This is 1679 question on LeetCode and this comes under medium category. Alright, so let's start with the problem statement. You are given an integer array nums and an integer k. In one operation you can pick two numbers from the array whose sum equals k and remove them from the array. Return the maximum number of operation you can perform on the array. So basically in this question we have given an array and we need to choose two pairs, or we can say a pair of two numbers such that the sum of both the numbers is equal to 5. So in the first example we have two pairs. First pair is 2 and 3 which gives sum 5, and second pair is 4 and 1 which sums to 5. So like there is one more condition, that if we choose those numbers, so we cannot choose those number again. Okay, so it means we can choose a number only once. So we need to keep these conditions in mind. And yeah, so there are two approaches to solve this question. First approach is through two pointer approach and second approach is hashing. So we will be discussing both the approaches in this question. So yeah, let's quickly start with the first approach. So let me write two pointer here. So in the two pointer what we will do, so it is not mentioned that array is already sorted. So first we need to sort this array to apply two pointer, because we are basically taking the sum of two numbers and we need to shift L and R pointer based on the value of sum. So to shift L and R on the basis of sum, we need to first sort this array, because we will be checking the highest and lowest value here. Okay, so let's quickly first sort the array. So nums dot begin and nums dot end. This will sort the array. Like in the second example, the array will become 1 triple 3 4. Okay, so now let's take two pointers. Int L is equal to 0 and R is equal to nums dot size minus 1. These are basically leftmost and rightmost pointer. Now let's run a while loop until L is less than R, and let's check if nums of L plus nums of R is equal to k. If the sum of both the numbers is equal to k, then let's increment. So let's take a variable here int answer. This will be initialized with 0, and whenever we get a pair, let's increment answer here. Okay, now let's check else if nums of L plus nums of R, if the sum of both the values is less than k. If it is less than k, then what we need to do is we need to shift the left pointer. So let's increment L from here. Otherwise, else if the value of sum is greater than k, then definitely we need to reduce the value. So to reduce the value, we will be shifting, or we can say we will be decrementing the right pointer. Okay, now at the end, just return this answer variable from here. I hope this should work fine. Let's just run it. Let's take some examples here. Yeah, let's run it. Okay, forget to increment and decrement here. Yeah, this will work fine now. Yeah, it's working fine. So the two pointer approach will take around big O of n time and big O of n, and this sorting function will take around big O of n log of n. So all together this will give us around big O of n log of n time complexity, and the space complexity of this approach is big O of 1, because we are using constant spaces here, plus we can say this will take around big O of log of n, because we are using sorting function here, and this function will take a auxiliary space of big O of log of n in C++, and if we use Python, so it might take around big O of n. So in terms of C++, we can say the space complexity is big O of log of n. I hope this approach is clear to you. Let's quickly move on to the next approach. So next approach is through hashing. So let's see how can we do this question through hashing. Let me just clear time and space complexity from here. Yeah, so let's declare a hash map here, an ordered map of integer and integer. Let's name it m, and let's take a variable int answer is equal to 0, and let's run a for loop. Int let's say b and nums. Okay, now let's store a variable int a is equal to, this will be the remaining value, like k is, like we need to find the kth number, sorry, we need to find the k value. Okay, and we have current value as b, so the remaining value which we need to search in the hash map is a. Okay, so let's see if m of a is greater than 0. If this value is present in the map, then what we will do, we will just increment answer and let's decrement the count of this value from here. So ma minus minus. Else what we will do, we will just increment the count of a here. Okay, not a, we need to increment the count of b because we are just traversing through the b elements. Okay, so let's increment the count of b here. I hope this should work fine. Let's just return answer from here. Okay, let's run it. Yeah, it's giving correct output. Let's just submit it. Yeah, so let's calculate the time and space complexity of our solution. So the time complexity of our solution is because of n, because we're traversing through all the n elements, and space complexity is also because of n, because we are storing all the n elements into our map. So I hope both the approaches are clear to you. If you still have any doubt in this question, feel free to comment it down. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.